Get some jams going. All right. Get our music going here. What's up, everybody? It's in my light music. Oh, hey, everybody. All right. How's it going? How is it going? I love her too. What'd she do? What'd she do? Was she putting extra plants in boxes and leaving lovely notes? Oh, Maddie. Hi, Maddie. She might actually make an appearance. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, we lost 10 people right after that. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. You're welcome. Maka, this is back. Matt! You're welcome. Sometimes words are hard for me. Sometimes they're words can be hard. They're challenging. We're going here. We're gonna do something wild today. I'm gonna edit this. Well, come in and grab some. Come on in. I got buckets of that stuff. All right, there it is. We're on Scottsdale Road and McDowell. So cool. It depends on which direction you go. All right. I'm pinning this. All right. I'm gonna do something wild today. It probably won't sell. But because it's one of those unicorn plants. They usually take like 6 months to a year to sell, and sometimes I just plain don't sell them. Well, I hope it looks good, Bolden. They usually do. They usually do. This guy right here, I'm putting it half off today. And it's all Klarna paying for. And I might be a little upset about it leaving, honestly. I'm kind of attached to it. But that is by far my most valuable plant in here. And then I've got spins. There's only 73 spins today, and then we're gonna do a Dad's Pick giveaway for the buyers if you're in on that. But honestly, I'd say probably like 60-70% or higher of what's left in the spin game are worth more than the buy it now price. They're worth more. Oh, let's see. Which one is it? They're massive aloes, by the way. They're fucking huge. We'll go over there and look at them in just a second. They're huge. Man, you can come pick one out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It should be sending out text right now. It takes a few minutes for them to all go out. It's a lot faster than 40 minutes, but it still takes, I think, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They should have already been out by now. So if you're not getting them, if you're still not getting them, that is your carrier suppressing them. And there's not much I can do about that. In fact, there's nothing I can do about it.
Fine.
Okay, we'll see you soon, Maddie. But they should be going out. They absolutely should be going out. And there's only 73 spins. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes. Here, I'll get a giveaway going. We're gonna wait a couple minutes, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. When this giveaway pops, then we'll start running through the spins. The address, it should be. Oh, can you see the address? Oh, here. 7224 East McDowell. We're leaving like right after the show, though, Maddie. Just a heads up. Here, I'll put it in the chat. There you go. There's my address in the chat. That's the address right there. There's the address. But does it let you see the pickup address before the show's over? Before I printed a label? Oh, it does? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I literally didn't know that. I was like, oh, I wonder if you can see it. There's directions in there, Maddie. Until you're doing a buyer's givvy, but I see the pop up from whatnot, so I got the old test and followed it. That is that's how much are the plants? We're gonna go look at it. We're playing a spin game. If you never participated in that, Cactus Rose. I've got euphorbias, aloes, orchias. There are some cycads in there. There should be some viridis and Dioon. I see people joining through the link, so I know the text is going out. It's going. Yes. Well, go ahead and stalk me. You don't have to stalk. Just come inside. Okay. You don't have to like sit at the window and look in. You can come inside. You can come inside. Karen will bark at you. She's gonna yell at you, so you just have to accept that HR has a set of rules nobody actually knows. Nobody actually knows the rules. Sometimes she barks. Most of the time she barks. Sometimes she doesn't. We don't know why. She's weird. Her name's Karen for a reason. Any Orange Princess? I've got one. I have one left. Only one. I might be doing tomorrow. Honestly, tomorrow I might be going through a lot of this and I don't know, liquidating, cutting out. Not sure what we're gonna do. But Canason's getting pretty close to launching, and that's gonna eat up a lot of my time. So I have to downsize the things that I take care of. Karen is the best. She is. All right. Let's go take a look at some of the plants so you can see what's in the spin game. It's going to be a short game, though, just so you all know. I would highly recommend getting in at least one spin. Here's one of the Diones that went yesterday. These are 180 bucks. I think there are 2 or 3 left. So in the euphorbia pile, what is left? These white ghost lacteas are the smaller ones are like 20, 25 bucks. The bigger ones are 30 to $40. Okay. And the spins are only 16 bucks. The Trigona Reds or Rubies, that's it for the season. And if you look at a pot of Trigona Reds, go for like 80 or 90 bucks. Not the singles. So if you get a couple of euphorbias, we try and get a couple of them in your box. That way you have 2 or 3 within a year. You've got like a $100 pot of it. This is an example of the aloes that are in there. Everything's coming from arid lands. We do leave the tags on them. All of the Haworthias are absolutely bursting at the pots. There isn't a single Haworthia in here where you're not getting multiple of them. Not a single one. What else is in here? Here's another example of the aloes that are in it. The aloes that are in it. There looks like there's a few pachypodiums left. There is one petalanthus, 2 petalanthus, but they're 2 different species. And then some more fucking dope aloes. That is not pink blush. That is like raspberry ruffles. That's a blue Hawaiian. What is this? Oh, let's just break it off. Lenii, Dorian Blacks, and I think this is a pink lace. So we got a bunch of them. And then I went and did cuttings today. Cara, if you're in here, I sent you a cutting. So here, probably in the next 2 weeks, I cut out a bunch of albos today and some aureas. I forgot how nice my marmoratas were in there. I found some real treasures in the greenhouse. We could do one of these as the Dad's Pick giveaway if you absolutely insist, but I just cut them today and put them in the pots. If you absolutely insist. There should be like, yeah, I've got some other albos if you want to do an albo giveaway. And then there's some other stuff in here too. This stuff will be ready in a couple weeks though. That is some really nice green splash. I don't fucking know what these are. Everybody said Volden. I think it was Volden. I think it was you that you're like, yeah, that's green splash. Then why does it have so much pink on it? I don't know. I don't know. I can't know all the things, folks. I can't know all of the things. Oh, and apparently I have to go top up the Twilio account really quick. So yeah, but why do they have pink on them? All right. So we're going to run through those 70 real quick. And then if anybody wants the Florida Beauty by, just Google that plant. You're not going to find it overseas. You're not going to find that. That's just, honestly, at this point, we're wondering if somehow we lost the UFBI, like the cutting took shit or what's going on with it. Because pretty much everything's grown out from that time and we don't see anything. There's one left that it might be, but it doesn't have the shape on it. Has the color, but I don't know if that's it. It's sitting next to it right now. So it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be a fast one today. Everything you just saw over there, but pretty much everything's worth over $16. Brittany and I handpick them ourselves in 105-degree heat down at Airlands. World class, literally world class cactus desert nursery. They send their plants all over the world. And I tell you what, if we can sell out in 45 minutes, and I tell you what, 48 minutes, all 73 spins, I'll grab one of my pink Naomi's and we'll do that as the dad's pick. How about that? One of mine. I've had them go from anywhere from 150 to like five something worth every pendle. Oh, Emerald, you're here. Yes. Let me grab the surprise sets. Let me pin it. What's up, Crimson? Are you here to buy my Flow by Spiritus Sancti? Let's have off. Let me manage these. Oh, wait. Let me get another giveaway going. I will extend that time by a couple minutes. Let me get another giveaway going. I have to top up our text message. Yeah, I have another one already. It's my only one, too. Save a postcard in your pocket. Save a fizz inside your breath. Every click writes tiny planets. Both turning over. Just with keep the night is bright. Hold the little sun. Carry it through life. Okay, here we go. So the top picks in there are going to be the Diomes, a few of the Euphorbias. Okay. What's up, Hampton? I do that Florida Beauty by Spirits and Sancti's in there at half off, and I'm gonna regret it if somebody buys it, but it's there. All right, let's get some games going. Let's get some spins going, eh? As usual, I'll let the first one rip at $1. But if they go under 16, I absolutely have to get 16 for them. So, all right, 10 seconds, go. First one's up. Go. Okay, well, we start with 16 then. All right, next one's up. And if we get done in before like in 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Spiritu Sancti are challenging to grow. They are very challenging. They're also notorious for being terrible tissue cultures. So if you got one from a culture, that could be its problem. That is not from culture. That is from cutting. How would you know? You bought it and it was that big, or you bought it and it wasn't off of a chunk? Not DC. Lower your light. Lower the light. I found that mine like it. It's like the lights are way over there, and I've got them over here. So I have them on the outer edges of my light. I'm not saving or cutting them for myself. If somebody gets it, you got it. That's part of having a rare plant, is that we don't take cuttings of it. That's part of it. If you're buying a unicorn plant, you're expecting the grower to give you what they have. Yeah, pull it from the light. Roll in. All right, next one's up. Everything in there is worth over 16. Pretty much everything in there is over 16 bucks. All right. $25? No? Okay. Okay. I've got these. I've got Crowns of Siam. I do have the flow. That one's 7,500. That's half off. Go Google it. The only other person that I saw that has some, which don't buy them, they're 15,000, and they discovered why you can't tissue culture this plant. They don't do that. I stepped in the club, I got shades on. They won't be here when the race done. Number 32. There was no dark floor till I made one. I stepped in the club, I got shades on. I will not be saving and cutting that. If it goes today. Yeah, if it goes today. Nobody's playing? I stepped in the club, I got shades on. Here's $1. If it shades on. Doesn't tell you. That's because it didn't get a poll. Another $1? Can't get another $1 out of it. Wow. It's going to be a long night. Energy. I came with energy. $1! I came with only energy. Fresh kids, Bruce Lee. Got top with it in a two-seat. No one will get her movies. We're going to stand up, getting groovy. I stepped in the club, I got shades on. All right, let's go, Chad. Let's go, Chad. There was no dance floor till I made one. Yeah. Well, arid plants, yes. Well, I can't. I can't lose money on them, folks. I'm so sorry. I cannot. So that's what it is. That is the price. And if we're spinning, we're spinning. If not, we're not. Sorry. All of them are worth. It's not all of them, but damn near everything that's over there is worth more than that. Most of it, 50% of it's worth double that. I stepped in the club and got so if you're getting euphorbias, you're not getting the same plants. I promise you that. The reason that we put aloe on it or euphorbia is because I have a whole bunch of different hybrids over there. And if we put the hybrids in by name, then that's what I have to send you. So if you get duplicates, then you get duplicates. But if I put them in here as aloe, hybrid and no ID, euphorbia, hybrid and no ID, dwarfia, hybrid, no ID, I can mix and match them and make sure that you don't get any duplicates. All right, here's another one. And Emerald just won a $180 plant for 16 bucks. There you go. There you go. You can add an endangered species to your plant list now. Bam. Who was that? Emerald. Nice. What's up? Those are endangered species. These are cycads. Yeah, now you can put some like truly rare shit in your collection. They are shipping bare root, just so you know. Shipping bare roots. But just put it in like a cactus succulent mix, and it'll be fine. They're big too. Little ones of that go for 150. Retail on that size is 180. A lot of times they do come back. That's why I just keep growing them. They do. Sulcata tortillas. I don't know what that is. Maybe, yeah, I'm sure I have stuff to go with that, but I don't know what that is. All right, here we go. I got more. There's only 56 left, and then we're going to do a dad's pick giving. They can live in the sun. The Arizona sun, that is a tall order. Pachypodiums can do it. Cacti can do it. Some euphorbias will. Those cycads will. Most cycads. Next one's up. Undershade? Yeah. I mean, you're talking the Sonoran Desert. That is brutality. It's the sun. The sun tries to kill everything. There goes a 4-inch Naomi. Those are auctioning around 40 bucks right now. I'm telling you, these are deals. Bam! You don't even need to hit a dad's pick to double your money. We're hell adjacent. Yeah. The Sonoran, not all of Arizona, but definitely here on the Sonoran part. It's brutal. It's brutal. Even the desert plants need shade here. Next! Thanks, John! What do we got? That Euphorbia Abdelkurii. Those are $90. That's still in there. Oh my god, there's a bunch of shit in here. Oh, where'd they go? There are 2 cycads in there. One's 180, and I think the other one's like 125. The Gorlian is in there. I have no idea how much they are. Those are 40 bucks. Let me go get it. Goons in the club, can't stop me. Yeah. This is pretty crazy. $40 for succulents this size is pretty sought after. Bam. So they're white with rainbow tips on them. So that size, and it's a succulent. This size is $40. Who was that? Feathered Up Gardens. Oh man, that's a small pot to write put all those letters on. I got it though. I got it though. I got it. Kinda. All right, what else is up there? The Wrath of Fedora's in there. By the way, if you win this, you're gonna have to pot it up right away. I'm not sure. Have any of you even seen these before? This is a variegated Wrath of Fedora. And then it looks like one more orbiculata. The Abdel Curii, the Wrath, and there's more than a 10% chance. And there's $180 plant there. All right, here we go. Get another rip. And then I have some buyer giveaways too. Okay. There's only 52 left. We should be able to burn through this in an hour, especially at $16. Also, for those of you getting before you ask and you get these plants in, there's Euphorbia Trigona Reds. That's all we were allowed to cut this year. That is all. This time next year, as long as you don't kill them, they'll be $80 or $90 a pop. Let it rip. Should we go a little faster? Let's try going a little bit faster. Because if we can get through all of them, I will grab one of my pink Naomi's, cut from my pink Naomi. But we only have, we got 33 and a half minutes, 32 and a half minutes. But I'll bring it down to 5 seconds. There we go. 5 seconds. I'll make it go faster. There's more dad's picks in here. You're not gonna say dang it. I promise you. You have well, you're coming in, right, Maddie? Are you coming in tomorrow? There goes a $90 pot. They're hitting. They're hitting. That's a rare Euphorbia. And it's big too. Bam! That is Abdul Kurii. And that was the only one I've got. I think there's only 5 or 6 more in Airlands. When they get a little bit bigger, they get like a bluish purple color to them. You got that. Chrissy. Nice pull, Chrissy! Whoops, Chrissy. Rare indeed. Bam! Super easy care on those. If you've never cared for a Euphorbia like that, don't let it scare you. You can, depending on where you live, you're probably watering it every 2 to 4 weeks. Easy care. Yeah, Friday just come in on Friday. I'll have Brittany pull it for you. You'll get there. I'll pull some Trigona Reds aside and some Euphorbia lacteas. Everybody. All right, here we go. Carrying on. There's only 46 left. Want me to do it? Are you gonna cut it up? Yeah. Do a top cut. Where's the cut? That works. Okay. One.
Save those for the close.
That's how you make a whole bunch of Oreos, folks.
He has no fear. Cutting
That's how you cut plants, folks.
savagely.
And then just put
No remorse.
all of that one together.
You want me to pop this?
No. No, I'll set it aside. I'll put it in the corner. Okay, we're back. We're back. An Albert and Oreo. If it's revert, I have no idea. I'd savage. I am savage. You should. I do that to the multi-$1,000 plants too. All right, here you go. Here's another rip. Here's the mystery. No, not that number. Running. Anybody here for the Florida Beauty by Spiritual Sanctity? Did anybody Google it? Okay, we'll go back to 30 seconds, I guess. Back to 10 seconds. Done.
You can hear the rich kids cry behind the red.
Not that one. I don't have very many to choose from. I only have 44 to choose from.
Behind the artificial star.
You're welcome, Feathered Up.
There's no
How about number 71? Is it a dance pick?
only repetition. Only velocity.
Is 16 a good one? The number 16? Let's see.
With perfect light.
I'll run it next. Renee. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. But the euphorbias, the only euphorbias I have left are the Trigona Reds and the Lacteas. So all of them are over $20. Some of them are up to 40. So you don't actually have to hit a dad's pick to like get some good shit out of there. Only, yeah, most of it's gonna be euphorbia too. Yeah, so Lactea White Ghost will be in there and the Trigona Reds. Yeah, I showed them all those. Oh, where did my unsold go? There we go. 42 left. Should be a quick game. And then stick around if you're getting polls, because at the end, we're gonna go pick out a dad's pick. If we get the whole game done in the next 27 minutes, I'll do one of my Pete Naomi's. I don't think we're gonna get there. I'm trying. Dad's picks is still hovering right about 10%. Oh yes, the Ringo's Unicorn Flash Sale. Right now, flash them. Flash them. Bam. Bam. What went? Another Euphorbia? Got Jurassic. You're gonna be happy with those. And I think I've got one or two more trips down to the desert, and I think that'll be it until fall. Next one's up. We're almost halfway done, and it's only been 30 minutes, 34 minutes. We can do this. We can do this. Thank you, Maddie. 72? Is it in there? You got? Do you know that you can do Klarna paying for? Here, let me pin it. If you go into the product itself, you can open it up, you hit the description, and it's gonna say break spots in there. If you select them right there, you can use Klarna paying for. So if you want like number 72, you can just go grab it. I'm gonna grid it for you, right? It's not in there. I have 70 and 73. 72 is gone. 72 is gone. What's up, Heather? You got it. Look at that line I got today. No double arrays. You'll have fun with those. I've never had a single one that I just let them keep going, and then eventually they give me color again. Sometimes it takes a while though. Well, Heather's not on. Where are you? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just spun up this show today. Moderate. Won't leave me alone. I'm a big dog, yeah. Call me Al Capone. In this beat. Yeah, it is real. It's real. Go, look at the shows. I don't have any queued up. I have to like go in there tomorrow and actually do the thing. They throwing ass. I'm throwing hands. They're throwing ass. All right, here we go. Number 10. Number 10. Anybody in for this? Anybody in for this? Who wants a little of this? I'm a big dog. Yeah, call me Al Capone. You're a big dog when you get this, that's for sure. God damn. That is by far my favorite plant in here. Not because it's so expensive. It is fucking stunning. Definitely one of the coolest variegated philodendrons I've actually ever seen. Let me stare at it for a minute. Because if somebody buys it, I'm not. It's gone. I won't be able to replace it. Already asked. Not replaceable. No ice pack needed? Nah, I don't even know why people do that. What's up with that? What? I've been shipping out of the Sonoran Desert for 7 years. Shipping out of the hottest place in America, and I've never needed it. What is the cool pack for? I don't get it. And how do cool packs even last 3 or 4 days? Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna knock. I mean, if you want a cool pack, get a cool pack. But like, just the thought process of it doesn't make sense. The cool pack's gonna not be cool. And what? 8 hours, 12 hours? Even if you get nice ones, how long do they last? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't. And installation this time of year, no. I don't know who started that trend, but they copied the wrong person. No, this is summer, folks. You need your plants to breathe as much as they can. And like, what? Let's walk through this. Let's conceptualize thermodynamics. All right, they're in here, right? And most greenhouses are probably going to be between like 75 and maybe low 90s, right? Or if it's in a house all the time, it's going to be between 72 and 76. Call it 75 degrees, right? We're going to take this specimen out of that temperature, and we're going to put it next a tropical plant next to a box of ice, and then we're going to lock it in there. Okay? And then so we're going to drop its temperature way fucking down. We're going to put it in a box for 3 or 4 days. Like, how else do you want to stress your plants out? I think they're better off just going. Has anybody had plants arrive with a cold ice pack? Maybe I'm talking out my ass, but that doesn't make sense to me. And like I said, we've been shipping out of. Dude, we ship out in 115, 18 degree days. It's very hot here. And we don't lose plants. We don't lose plants. So I don't get it. Ooh, here you go. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe it does work. Renee, question. I have questions, Renee. So you've gotten cool packs. Have they arrived? You open the box and they're still cool. And even then, folks, your tropical plants do not like to go below 60 degrees. They don't like that. And then you're going to insulate them in there and bring them below that temperature and try and lock the cooling in so they don't get hot. Folks, this shit is more heat tolerant than it is cold tolerant. All right. To La La Land. But let's talk about it, though. You know, I'm not opposed. I don't know, but also I can see why a seller would upsell you on insulation and a cold pack. A couple extra bucks in their pocket. I can see that. I've seen shadier things in the plant industry. I assure you. That was not entirely. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not going to keep it cool. Plus, it's a cold plant. What are you transporting that should be down in the low temperatures like that? That's more stress and shock for the plant. The gallon mojitos? Yes. Do I have one around me? Shit, there's fucking $10 worth of rainbows and unicorns in there. So you got a mojito for $6. That goes up. In time. We only have 27 left. And 29 minutes to do it. 19 minutes. 19 minutes to do it. It goes up. Does anybody else get cool packs? I started seeing this. I started seeing it, I think, last year in summer. I started seeing that. But never even heard of it until last summer. Fire Givvy, yes. Yeah, I'm trying to think what plants that I would want to do that with. And I definitely wouldn't be doing any kind of insulation in summer. Because, right, so what does insulation do? It stabilizes temperature, right? So whatever's inside that insulation, it's going to keep it close to that temperature. But when it equalizes, right, because eventually it's going to, unless you're talking about heat packs, but the heat packs last, we can get them to last 5 days. That's a chemical reaction. Next! Picking up on Friday? Yes. We'll be here. Yes. Oh, the buyer Givvy. God, get ADD. There you go. Oh, there's an offer in here? What's that? 1280? Nah. I don't know how to do that. Can't wait. We can't. I've got to average. I have to average that. Dude, this one was $80. The Cycads are $180, and I got the spins down to $16. That's like $8 cheaper than the tropicals. Next. Yeah, honestly, no, I'm not gonna say it does or it doesn't help. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. As somebody that's shipped, I mean, shit, we've shipped 40,000 plants over here and whatnot. Never, cold packs. Never. There goes a wrap. There goes the Gorlian. Who was that? What's up? That third. You're gonna need to repot this as soon as you get it. Just heads up. This pot is full. The pot is full. In fact, the only reason I put it back in there is because I repotted it yesterday, and I wanted to get these big ass aerial roots in there. Finally took off on me. All right, here we go. Next one's up. There's still a couple more in there. So, 2 more Cycads in there. How about number 5? And does anybody want, anybody thinking, is anybody considering the Florida Beauty by Spiritus Sanctine? We can talk about it. What's all left? Savannah, you can actually, here, I'll pin it for you. What you do is you click the shop, and then you these ones you'll find in the buy now, and then you find the spin game and click on the description, and you can scroll through it. So for the aloes, Horthias, and euphorbias, they're hybrid and no ID. I send them with the tag. You're not getting duplicates. We put Horthia, aloe, or euphorbia on there to ensure that you don't get a duplicate. Because if we actually listed out each species on that, then if you got 5 of the same euphorbia or aloe, then that's what we have to send you. But in this format, we can make sure you don't get any duplicates. Well, there's a few that you want duplicates on. The Trigona Reds, you would want up to 5 of those in a pot. That's a $100 pot if you got 5 of them. The Euphorbia Lacteo White Ghost, definitely would want multiples of that. The little ones are $20, the big ones are 40. Is there another one? There goes another diode. I believe that is my last diode. I don't even have one for myself. And there's only 6 people in the buyer giveaway. I know. There'll be like a 1 in 7 chance of you winning a dad's pick at the end of today's game. There's only 22 left. Maddie, this one, you don't get to pick this one, Maddie. This one's yours. My last one. That one's closer to $200. That is a Jurassic Park plant. And those are also endangered. A truly rare plant. There aren't very many rare tropical plants. There's a lot of rare cycads. Not bad for $16, huh? Not fucking bad. And they do, thank you, Allie. They do come bare root. I put a little bit of sphagnum moss on them, but just pot them up into a cactus mix. Treat them like an oasis palm tree. And there's 2 left. Yeah, you still have 10% chance on there. The Trigona Reds, there's a bunch of those in there. And there's also a bunch of the Lacteo White Ghosts. Also, the Trigona Red and the Lacteo White Ghosts, that's of the Trigona Reds and the White Ghosts, that's probably it for the season. I'm going to get 1 or 2 here or there, but I will not be able to get full flats of them for the rest of the season. That was it. That was the cuttings for this year. Yeah, you can come Wednesday morning. Yes. What's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning, right? Tomorrow morning? Yeah. Come tomorrow morning. After 10, though. Give us like an hour to settle in and get our shit sorted out. Sometimes it's a bit chaotic first thing in the morning. Next one's up. Plus, if you get here early in the morning, you can go through and pick out the other plants that you got. You can pick out whichever one you want. I don't care. I'll help you there. In fact, if you wanted to, I have pots and desert mix here. If you want to break down, if you got any of the Horthias, all of them can be broken down into 3 to like 10 pots, if you want to. Or if you want to just put them in a really big pot. You can do it! Next! I have the pots and the mix. Emerald. You can use up all my desert mix you want. In fact, if you would like to bring a 5-gallon bucket and take my desert mix, feel free. I end up having to throw it away more than I use it. Next one's up. Yeah, bring a 5-gallon bucket with you. Bring 2. Go load you up on some rainbows and unicorns. and some desert mix. And then you'll be all set up. Just make sure you bring lids with them. I'll drill the buckets for you too if you want. If you need them drilled, so you can keep the bacteria alive, just water it, close the lid on it, let it go. Like once, if you seal it like every other month, just put a little bit of water in there, it's usually good. The rainbows and unicorns gets extra juicy if you let it marinate for a while. Which euphorbia, Savannah? I've got Lactail White Ghost. I have some Jurassic Park ones. I've got Trigona Reds. I'm trying to get people multiple. So if you get multiple euphorbias, I'm trying to send multiple of the Trigona Reds because you want a pot with like 3 to 5 in them. That's when they look really pretty. Oh, you don't know anything about any of them? They're desert plants. They're easy to care for. You probably water them once a month. I don't know your growing area. If it rains where you live, they're outside plants all in the summer. They are freeze tolerant. You cannot leave them out in the winter though. So when it hits like 50 degrees in the night, just bring them inside, put them down in the basement. Live in North Carolina. Coastal North Carolina gets cold there, so you're gonna need to bring them in the wintertime. And they're low light tolerant too. Here, yeah. Well, I can't show. I've got 9 minutes. 9 minutes. We've got to sell one every 30 seconds, and then I'll do one of my pigtail meats. I've got a small cutting over there I can do. I'm gonna do the 9 minutes though. Here we go. Next one. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. I've got them in 10 seconds. You're in the mountains. Outside during the summer. They can be outside in the summer. And then inside, a really popular place to put them is like by your windows or doors. In the wintertime, don't let them be too close to the windows because it gets a little chilly there. And then in the summertime, as soon as it gets warm outside, full sun all day, all long, and they'll get red. So they'll change colors. In the wintertime, they'll get like a lightest green. And then when they get sun stressed, they get bright red. And then they get bright red leaves on them. The euphorbia is not desert rose. Desert rose is a denium. That is a caudex-form succulent from the desert. And euphorbia is its own genus. Next one's up. Yeah, and I'll show you. That's pretty much all I've got left over there. The euphorbia are the expensive ones. Next one's up. If I can get it done in the next 7 minutes, I think we can. That's two per minute. Next one's up. Why is it? Oh, somebody bought it. You can just go in there and buy them. It's a horridus. That's a type of cycad. A blue cycad. Come on. There it is. No, for number 6. Number 62's got to go at some point. 66. It's only 14 left. And 6 minutes to do it in. If we don't get there, we'll still do a dad's pick. Don't worry, we'll still do a dad's pick. We'll go pick one out. If we don't get there. I don't think we are. Should we give up now? Should we give up now and then take a field trip?
Passion.
Only 13 left. 12 after this one. They're running. Run back to back. How about number 4? Next one's going. Five minutes, 10 left. 5 minutes, 10 left. And then we're gonna go look at the Pink Naomi because it's getting a haircut tomorrow. It's getting fully topped tomorrow. What's up, Becky? Taylor toy. I like it. It's only 8 left. 4 minutes. It's one every 30 seconds. It's got to go. Number 5. Number 5. There goes my last Colt Midon. There, I'll grab it. There's only 7 left. I'll grab it in just a second. Emerald's hit a couple big ones, right? Yeah, you got one of the side cats, the Dions. Three minutes coming down the wire. I will close it off at right at 1 hour. Maybe we do an Oreo or an elbow. Still do that. You're close. All right, 38. There you go. Group effort. Group effort. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're really bringing it down the wire. You have 2 minutes to get the last 2. I think you got it. I think you got it. Or the last one? Last one. There it is. Somebody get this one. There goes one. Yeah, it was a 50% shot on it, and you guys were splitting hairs over $16 on getting a $100 plan. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, here we go. Let's go take a field trip. Let's go find one of my pink nails. Bang. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. So the Horthias, all of them can be potted out, and almost all of them can be potted out into multiples. Whoever gets this one, these Nigras those ones are dope. Looks like a dragon's tail. All of them have multiple heads in them. That one is absolutely root bound. Every single one of them. The aloes, they're all. That's a Doran Black, by the way. Wunderkind, Masara. Like, look how big they are. Look how big they are. Many heads, many heads. The euphorbias that are left, I have the Jurassic Park plants. Seriously, straight out of Jurassic Park. There's a few of those. Those are all the Trigona reds for the season. I'll try to get you 2 to 3 in a pot. I'll try. You want to get 2 to 3. If you only get 1, though, you're going to have to grow them up and then just top the arms off of them. There's some packies that are going to go. Some more big aloes. Like, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, look at it. There's like 10 heads in there. All right, let's go find. Oh, and these are the lacteas. The little ones are like $20. That one's 40. And that one, look at, somebody's going to be very happy with this one. Look at all the heads going on that one, or the arms going on it. Let me show you. There's mine. If you want to see what those look like. All right, let's find a pink princess in here. There are 2 in this pot. Which, by the way, she's getting the chop probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. It is that time. I just potted her up, so I wanted to give her. Oh my god, I wanted to give her a couple days in that pot. The Horridus. Hey, honey, where's that other blue palm? The blue cycad. Hold on, we gotta find the other blue cycad. Where? Can you grab it? These are all the albos that we cut out today. Cut a bunch of albos out today. So we'll give those a few weeks and they'll be ready. Yes. This is Encephalardos. Boom. So these are blue cycads. And they get more and more blue the more mature they get. I'd probably just put them under lights. Put them under lights for a few years. If you live anywhere, Central Coast and South, if it doesn't freeze or rarely freezes in winter, that's an outside plant. And these are endangered, for sure. Cycads are endangered. Don't go trying to export those either. That is a crime. Not that any of you ship plants overseas. Don't do that with these. They will come knocking on your door. Handcuffs. I top them with pebbles. So what you want to do with your cactus, your desert plants, this is just the cheap stuff that we can use. It's a granite mix. So what you do, right? So if you've got a white one, right? You've got white, you'll top it with like a black sand. Got a red one, I top it with like a white or a black sand. And then you do the same with all of your desert plants. So underneath this topper right here is the actual cactus mix. So you leave about that much on the top. And then you top it with the color that accents the color of the plant. So this one, I would put like a white or a tan. I'd probably go black with this one. I'd probably go black with this as well. So you get a sand to top it. This one here would get a white topper. That one get a white topper. We just use granite because they don't go for a lot of money. They're not as popular as tropicals, so we can't spend extra money on pots. This one here, look at this. This is like a head of hair. These are the Jurassic Park plants. This one is, oh my god. Here we go. Butcher a name. Ambovobenensis. And those are old too. Those are probably like 8 years old. Which one's this one? This one's Spirostichna. Spirostichnas. And then I still have some Miliais. These are more commonly known as crown of thorns. They're a little bitey. They're a little bitey, but not like a cactus. They're like pliable. Here's another one down here. And then I don't know who got the I might be able to get a couple more of these this year. More Jurassic Park plants. This is Petalanthus. This variety is called Nana. That is Petalanthus as well, but these ones are way cooler. Whoever got the Petalanthus. And I have 2 packies. These packies are from seed, by the way. You might have to repot them. I'm gonna get some more crown of thorns next time I go down. Oh my god, that thing is huge. If you know euphorbias, these are huge. Let me get the let's hold on. I'm just over here flapping my fucking gums. There's 2 in here, I think. So let's go grab one out of here. If it's one, then it's just this one. It might be the one because that's like the genetic mutation on it. Let's see. Might just be one. And that, folks, that is one. That is the genetic mutation on my Naomi. Fuck you. Yeah, it's going as one. And they'll keep doing that on these as well. Bang. That's hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. There it is. Let me get it repotted. And then I have no more. That was it for this cutting round. I only sold 2. Needs more. All right. The other plan. Needs to be dirt. Thanks, little buddy. There you go. And I have found, so what I do that seems to encourage putting off those shoots like it, and I don't even touch them. It just does that. One of these days I'm going to get a botanist take on it. But I'm pretty sure it's a genetic mutation in vitro. So one, it's already a stunning fucking plant. And then it regularly bushes like that. I don't touch it. I don't do anything. I cut the top off of it, and it takes 2 shoots every time. Well, there's 3 minutes on it. You got a 1 in 12 chance of getting this. I've had them go from $150 up to like $550. That's it. That's the coup de grace of Pink Princess. And goddamn, they're fucking stunning. Will be your favorite player. Promise. I promise. Always try. Well, Savannah, you gotta stop saying that you don't get lucky. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Everybody fucks. I don't believe it, Savannah. I think you're lying. I think you do get lucky from time to time. Maybe today's the day. Yeah, see? See? Now the truth comes out. You did get lucky, didn't you? You did. Yeah. See? Can't get lucky with all the things you want, though. But that's different. That's not getting lucky. That's not getting lucky when you want to be. Totally different. That's totally different. I feel that way every time I hit a slot machine. That's why I don't touch those things ever again. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'd rather play spin games. Yeah, well, why is the teenager in the house? Tell that little fucker to go touch grass. Yeah, I beat it. Yeah, and Audrey, you're here now. We got a 1.5 minutes left on it. If you want to get in on it, and you're here, and the surprise sets are gone, you can get in on it with rainbows and unicorns. You can get a bag of that. You got 1 minute and 15 seconds. You can get a bag of this and then jump in the giveaway. All right, minute left. Who's it gonna be? And then tomorrow I'm gonna cut it. So I'll have 1 or 2 of them available in about a month. I'm gonna keep the other 2 heads though. I've got to get more of them going. I hope it's yours, John. Yeah, it already has growth point right there too. These things are weird. I don't get it. I can feel a little growth point popping on it. All right, who's it gonna be? Yay! Oh! Bam! Got it, Carrie. You got it. And there's 2. Actually, it's just 1 gutting. You'll see when you go to rebody. You're like, that's fucking weird. It'll put shoots off under the dirt. And the color is just yikes. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna cut some. I'll have 1 or 2 available in a month. I'm gonna keep the other 2 top cuts off of it, and then one shoot is all pink, and I just gotta let that one kind of run. But if it does anything like it's always done, it's gonna push out some more. When am I doing the all dance pick game? I have no idea. I have to get a full import order in to do it. I do not know, honestly. I do not know. Botana Sun's going to release, the beta version will release in a week. So it kind of depends on how well that goes. I don't know the answer to that question. If I put in an order the next week or 2, it'll be 10 to 14. But sometime between 24 and 36 days. I'll make sure everybody knows. Don't worry. All right. Did anybody want the last chance on this? I probably won't be half-offing that. I'm not upset that didn't sell. Where's the show back? Where do we go? I'm here. There we go. All right, we're ready. I don't. Maybe a show tomorrow. We'll see if I've got enough problems in here to do. I'll do a show tomorrow. Otherwise, Thursday, Friday, as usual. Good grab on that, Carrie. And I will see you tomorrow. Emerald, somebody's coming tomorrow. Emerald, you're coming tomorrow, right? See you in the morning. Maddie, I will see you on Friday. Don't forget your buckets. If you're coming in, please bring your buckets, and you can buy Rainbows and Unicorns by the scoop. Sweet. I will see you in the morning. Who are we rating? Who needs? I've been in there. Who needs some people? Everybody's pretty even right now. Exotic Plains, Florida. Orcholicious needs some people in there. They've only got 5. That's the low show. We're going in. All right, everybody, have W.